Hello ladies and gents, and welcome to Voidtrain. I have covered this game from the very beginning of the game to as far as the developers have developed it twice already, and I really like this game. I went in and did a test save because it's been a year since I played it, and oh goodness, they've changed like so many things, updated a lot of things, changed things around. What I thought we'd do is, if you're playing this, you might want to start a brand new game if you haven't uploaded in a while. Otherwise, watch the game, see what you think. Maybe you want to grab it. It's like $29.99. Grab it on Steam. They're always better with their updates there. Have been since the game came out. So, let's just jump right on in. Have some fun. We are going to play a brand new game. We're going to go down here in this slot. That's my test save.
Sometimes the spirit of adventure beckons so much it's pointless to resist it. Some people find enough courage to get on a train and head off into outer space. No. Also no. Wrong again. These are all wrong stories. Ah, there it is, the forest. This train was passing through impenetrable, dense forests. However, that was not an aimless journey, but a long way up here, right into the heart of the endless snowy nowhere. A perfect place for those who prefer tranquility, silence, and minus 45 degrees outside the window. Meet the man who made off into this palace of silence, the engineer. He'll be here on watch duty for many long and cold months, until the next lucky guy strides in to replace him. If one comes through at all, of course. But there's no need to feel sorry for him. Although the terrain is wild, there's plenty to see and do around here, especially if you're curious enough. Fortunately for my story, engineers are almost always inquisitive and attentive. These people notice things that elude the average person. And everything would have been fine in this adventure if the blizzard had not started at the wrong time. The chilly wind blew the engineer off the trail, which he immediately lost sight of. His fingers instantly turned into ice, like everything else around him. The last hope of salvation, a map of the terrain, treacherously slipped out of his hands. Luckily, the video's timing didn't allow the engineer to suffer for long. All of a sudden, in the middle of snowy nowhere, it appeared. A door to... Where to, by the way? The building didn't seem to be on the engineer's maps. Anybody home? This is how it all usually starts. In that strange hut, there was nothing. No people, no warmth, only darkness.
All right. So again, completely that's the third different opening that they've had for this game. I find that very funny. All right. We got to come over here.
If I were you, I'd look for a key. Or something that looks like a key. Maybe just something heavy.
Okay.
Well, I don't think that's going to help. A heavy blunt object. Gotta grab it.
You're a rocket scientist, I'll tell you. And I don't know who the narrator guy is, but he has got a great voice. Wish I could sound like that.
I'm afraid there's nothing left to fix with a hammer. Any other ideas?
Yeah, let's just make it really, really unsafe. All right.
Oh, and so my glorious hero, having passed all the hardships of his watch, finally obtains a light in order to notice something strange on the table?
You said there's no warmth. And they've had this since the very beginning of the game. It used to be on the other side. Once you throw this switch, things get interesting.
Oh, you're finally awake. A typical day on watch, huh? Well, this might come in handy.
All right, go right out here. That is our little book. We'll open the diary in a sec. So what is this game? This is a crafting survival game where you build on a train. We start with a trolley. We get up to a steam diesel engine eventually. And everything's about moving our platform, building it out, getting everything that we need. They've changed a whole bunch of the different systems, so I'll go over what I can. But at the same time, you need to farm. And farming is a big part of it. And you can see these little glowy things around here. So in this first part, we're going to be grabbing iron, wood, and gas. If it lets, can't. Now we'll get a, what do you call it? Grappling gun. Always kill those things because they usually drop stuff. But you want to be picking up everything to begin with, for the simple fact, you'll see here as we start to, one more, that wood, okay.
Of course, such an inventive mind wouldn't have any trouble figuring out the mechanism of a simple trolley.
This stops you and lets you go. This makes you go forwards and backwards.
Well, pretty much. Try pulling the other lever.
Oh, in a sec. Let me come down here and grab this. It'll just stop when it taps this thing. Fortunately, those boxes don't have anything, but doink. So, you go like that. And it starts again.
All right now, just slowly.
Okay, and then we've got this thing.
That's a useful book you've picked up. Is the author some kind of scientist or inventor? I hope he's not too upset that we stole his train. That was awkward.
We want to stop immediately because we need to pick up any and everything that we can. Okay, because it's already telling us to build. And of course, the first thing is going to be our research table, and we need 2 raw metal pieces and 2 wood. And the way things go down, you can see this little yellow and black. You have to put everything, build things within that. Like so. Once you do, that's it. Very easy. Now here's where things change. So now we have to add points by the things that we've picked up so that we can unlock our smelter, which of course we're going to need. So we need 2 points. So we go into add points, and we've got metal and wood. That'll be the 2 points. Then we can research it. Now we can build it. And then the next one we'll need 6. But we've now got to try to get our hands on the materials we need. So 1 second. Oh, it's killing me. And those you want to watch out for because they will smash you against things. They explode. They're not good. The other one, these things will blow you in a direction if you swim in front of them. So our build menu is our B button. Now we got our smelter here. Okay, well, stick you right in the corner right here. Now, we can move them when we want to. And to do that, you hit your N key. And you can go G, relocate, and put it where you want. But I want it there. Okay. And to create the iron bar, you have to A, add fuel. And I don't have any scrap metal. So hold on 1 second. I'm going to pull this probably maybe halfway through the level and just pick up everything I can until my inventory is full. So hold on. All right, there we go. Boom, research and build container 1. So I had gotten 2 things of fat. I put that into my points, gave me 6 points. Bing. And now we got to build it, I assume. All right. Easy enough. And I made a few iron bars. It kind of went crazy on close as we can. There we go. Now we got to research. Okay, 10 points. You can see I got a lot of things. Now, the one thing you don't want to do is spend leather because it is necessary in a recipe. You only need 2 of them, I think, coming up. But just in case, I'm just not going to use my leather. I got a lot. of those. All right. And then this is going to be... Oh, okay. So 15 was it? Then the copper components. And now we start getting secondaries. So this one is if you want to have more lighting. And as we go, it'll get more and more. All right. So next we're going to have to have 15. And then we start with the new water system that they put in. And it has a bonus of +1 to all inventory slots, which is nice because currently these only have 4. Not very much. So we need to build a workbench. Oh, that's nice. Oh, there we go. So you need 2 of the iron, 1 of the wood. Let's see, what do we want to stick you? Yeah, that'll work. Because these guys are going to be going hand in hand. You can make all these things currently, and we'll need them for whatever it wants us to make next. Alright, so it's the water thing, and we got to get 15 points. Oh boy. There we go. And then it's another 10 to add 1 to all my containers. Ooh. We'll take that research. I'm sure it wants us to build it, right? Okay, so that is built here. So it's going to take some wood and some copper. But you can put it where you want it first. You don't necessarily have to have everything. And I recommend to do that so you can plan your stuff out. Then it's easier to see what you actually need. So we need bolts, copper piping, right? And I've got 1 of those. So we gotta pick those up. And then copper pipe. Okay, that way we can make this. Boom! Water condensers are used to generate and store water. Yeah. So they're used in our regeneration rate and in various crafting processes. So you see in the bottom left corner, down here, this is our regeneration rate. So if we get hurt, we're not going to regenerate any health, right? Is when it's this low. We've got to get it all the way up here, and you do that by collecting water when this thing fills up and then cooking it on our stove, which will be the next thing that we grab here once that's done. So in the meantime, I'm going to farm some more, so hold on. Alrighty, folks, and once it looks like this, it means it's completely full. Now we need to build the kitchen. Alright, what do we need for this bad boy? We need 2 metal bars and 1 copper bar. So I do have... grab those. And what was the piping again? So... do 1 of those. And then I made more iron bars. So once this pops... needed a gear and a bolt. There we go. Not enough fuel as always. I'd go crazy with the fuel. We'll make max. Oh! There we go. Build the container rack, huh? And then with this as a secondary, you've got handrails and furniture. This boy needs 15. Okay. I got that fat. Those are 2 each. What about the bars? How much does bars do? Whoa. Bars are 5? Really? Oh, copper. Yeah, so the bars are 5. Wow. Okay. As you can see, I can make more. So the question is, can you move things when there's stuff in them? It would appear that you can. Yeah. Nice. That is much needed. The only thing now is to be able to have everything that's in our inventory be able to be used around us. Okay, and what do we need for this? We need 1 more bolt. Don't worry, we're not going to have to wait the full time, just long enough for the first one to pop in. There we go. Okay, and I want it looking like that. There we go. And I just need a bolt. All right, then the important thing, we can pop that right in there. So now we can double that out if we want. You can see there. Loot catcher nest. Okay, do we have to research that, or is it? Can we already build it? No, it looks like we have to research it. There it is. And what do we take? 20 resource points. Holy crap. Let me see what else we got I can throw in there. Oh, I got more gas I can throw. There we go. And then this little doohickey, this is your automatic loot collection system, and you just give him water, and he loves you. All right, so we're going to need 2 things of iron and 1 copper. Alrighty, folks, here we go. We got our loot catchers next. Yep. What we got to do is fill it with water. How about that? Maybe it takes regular water. Yeah, crappy regular water. There we go. Hey, there's a cute little bugger. Alrighty, folks, we're going to stop right here. We got to build a garden, and that means adding another car. So we're going to wait. We'll go into the train depot, which is what we're going to hit next. We're going to go over all of that, how to build. We're going to get a handgun, all kinds of good stuff for the next episode. So tune in then. As always, keep your heads down. Your trains of doom up and all. See you again real damn soon.